Welcome to my YouTube channel Viral Links TV. In this video, we will talk about the top 10 luxury planes in the world. 10. Trump's Boeing 757, $100 million. Trump Force One is a pseudonym for the Trump Organization's Boeing 757, which was used by Donald Trump before his election as president. It is similar to Air Force One. During his 2016 presidential election, he went under this moniker. A transparent cockpit with enormous computer panels that show flight information is one of the Boeing 757's attractions. It features a self-checking mechanism that warns pilots about potential problems before they become major problems. Trump's jet is one of the world's fastest, capable of reaching speeds of over 500 miles per hour due to two Rolls-Royce RB200 and 11 turbine engines that can stay afloat for 16 hours. Also, it's one of the most expensive plane. 9. Boeing 747-400 LCF Dreamlifter, $250 million. The Boeing 747 Dreamlifter, commonly referred to as the Boeing 747-400 Large Cargo Freighter, LCF. It is a wide-body cargo plane based on the Boeing 747-400 airliner that has been heavily upgraded. The Dreamlifter has a cargo capacity of 65,000 cubic feet, which is 3 times that of a 747-400F freighter. It is mainly used to transfer components for the Boeing 787 Dreamliner aeroplane from suppliers all around the globe to Boeing's assembly factories. This bloated Boeing 747 formerly held the title of the world's biggest jet. But then came the arrival of the Airbus Beluga XL. The Dreamlifter, like any other big commercial jet, was designed to transport colossal cargo, such as components for the Boeing 787. We may estimate that one of the aircraft costs roughly $250 million, based on the 4 aircraft completed and the program's total cost of $1 billion. 8. Boeing P-8 Poseidon, $290 million. The Boeing P-8 Poseidon, originally known as the Multi-Mission Maritime Aircraft, is a reconfigured Boeing 737-800ER maritime patrol aircraft designed and constructed by Boeing Defense, Aerospace and Security. It was created for the Navy of the United States of America. It carries out anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, and maritime interdiction missions, making it one of the world's most outstanding defensive aircraft. You don't want to mess with this aircraft since it's equipped with torpedoes, depth charges, Selam-ER missiles, railgun anti-ship missiles, and other weapons. The P-8 is used by the US Navy, the Indian Navy, the Royal Australian Air Force, and the Royal Air Force of the United Kingdom. The Royal Norwegian Air Force, Royal New Zealand Air Force, and the Republic of Korea Navy have also placed orders for it. 7. Airbus Beluga XL-3, $330 million. The Airbus Beluga XL is a huge transport aircraft. It's the 7th most expensive plane in the world. Created by Airbus to replace the previous Airbus Beluga in the transportation of significant aircraft components such as wings. It is inspired mostly by the Airbus A300 and 3200 freighter airliner. The aircraft took to the skies for the first time on July 19, 2018. Also, it obtained type certification on November 13, 2019. On January 9, 2020, Airbus Transport began operation with the Beluga XL. Have you ever heard about the terrible regional aircraft backlogs that the aviation industry is experiencing? It came to the point that Airbus had to develop a successor for its Belugas, which are based on the Airbus A300. 6. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, $350 million. The F-22 Raptor is primarily regarded as the world's most extraordinary all-around combat jet, but it is also the most costly. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor is a single-seat, twin-engine, all-weather stealth tactical combat aircraft explicitly designed for the U.S. Air Force. The aircraft, which was developed as part of the United States Air Force's Advanced Tactical Fighter program, was planned mainly as an air attack aircraft, but it also possesses ground assault, cyber warfare, and signal intelligence systems. 5. Rockwell B-1 Lancer, $415 million. The U.S. Air Force uses the Rockwell B-1 Lancer, a supersonic variable sweep-wing heavy bomber. The Bone is a frequent nickname for it. The B-2 Spirit and the B-52 Stratofortress are the other two strategic bombers in the United States Air Force's force as of 2021. The Lancer was conceived as a supersonic bomber in the 1960s, was scrapped in 1977, revived in 1981 owing to B-2 development delays, and eventually launched in 1986. 4. Boeing 747-8F, $419 million. The freight variant of Boeing's passenger jumbo aircraft is the 747-8F. It turns out that transporting packages by air is more costly than transporting humans. It's not as big or strange looking as its less expensive outside freight relatives. Talking about aircraft, jokes apart, but it's still a decent aircraft. The Boeing 747-8 is the biggest derivative of the 747 wide-body aircraft produced by Boeing commercial airplanes. 3. Airbus A380, $445.6 million. The Airbus A380 was designed to compete with the Boeing 747 in the jumbo jet market servicing hub and spokes airports. It is one of the most expensive planes on the market today. The Airbus A380 is a huge aircraft produced by Airbus. It has the distinction of being the world's biggest passenger airplane. Airbus began research in 1988 and launched the project in 1990 in order to challenge the Boeing 747's supremacy in the lengthy market. And on December 19, 2000, Airbus announced the $10.7 billion A380 development. Electrical wiring issues forced a 2-year delay, bringing the total construction cost to $21.9 billion. On December 12, 2006, it received its type certificate from the European Aviation Safety Agency and the Federal Aviation Administration of the United States. On October 15, 2007, it was delivered to Singapore Airlines for the first time. 2. B-2 Spirit, $2 billion. This chick is the world's second most expensive plane. The B-2 Spirit is, without a doubt, the most costly plane ever manufactured. This strategic bomber is also equipped with low stealth technology that allows it to get past anti-air defenses while still being able to use conventional and nuclear missiles. In 1989, the B-2 Spirit was introduced. During the Carter administration in the late 1970s, a program to develop it was launched. 1. Boeing 747 Air Force One, $4 billion. Boeing jets have flown U.S. presidents all over the globe, from Franklin D. Roosevelt to Joe Biden. It's the world's most expensive plane. The U.S. Air Force has stated that the 747-8 will replace the two 747-200s. That now serves as the Presidential Air Force One aircraft, continuing the Boeing legacy. The Boeing VC-25 is a military variant of the Boeing 747 airliner. That has been modified for presidential transport and is operated by the United States Air Force, USAF, as Air Force One. Air Force One is the call sign for any U.S. Air Force aircraft transporting the President of the United States. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button